Well, is life-changing. It's a little bit like a reboot of the operating system. It's a deep dive into all of the limiting beliefs and behaviours that we adopt throughout a lifetime, but particularly as they relate to our family of origin.
The actual process is a live-in, fully catered for experience that we run here in Byron Bay. It's a 7-day retreat where we take people through what we call the cycle of transformation. What sets the Hoffman methodology apart? We work with this, what we call the cycle of transformation, which are these 4 distinct stages: awareness, expression, compassion and forgiveness, and new behaviours. It's in the design and the structure of the process, which is so brilliantly put together, that all necessary elements to move beyond compulsion are there.
The process is underpinned by lots of therapeutic modalities. We also use parts work, and we call it the quadrinity model, which is body, intellect, emotional self, and spiritual self, or your true nature, who you really are.
It teaches us to realign ourselves with our body's feedback system, how to attune to ourselves emotionally, and how to attune intellectually and spiritually.
It's definitely a way of looking at the patterns of behaviour that we've adopted, that we really took on through our upbringing, through our conditioning. Most of us, even though we realise those behaviours don't really serve us, there's a way that they have been embedded in us through that upbringing that is really hard to shake. And so Hoffman is really about really taking a deep dive, a deep look at that conditioning, how I learned it, why I learned it, and moving us from that conditioned place to a place where we can be free to choose.
When people come to the process, they're usually at the stage where they go, I need something more. And it doesn't even have to be something that something's drastically wrong, but there's like a sense of something's not right.
To be saying to yourself, oh, I'm fine, everything's okay. I guess I'm surviving. And it's that very thing about surviving and not thriving. Therein lies the reason to be at Hoffman.
The process really meets an incredibly diverse range of people. People who have a really strong desire to change.
Broadly, I think people come longing for more authentic connection.
It has just an approach that seems to welcome all types of people, different cultures, different races, different areas of life. It has a very universal appeal.
In the last process I taught, there was someone 21 and there was someone 81.
It's an individual journey within a group setting.
The group experience is amazing because we actually see I can be me around these people and feel accepted and loved. And there's an amazing healing that comes with that.
The process is like an evolutionary leap in my mind. So when you do the process, you're evolving. People are realising their potential as a human being and not stuck in the limitations of their programming.
In many ways, the process is an undoing, like a shedding. It's a removing of the things that separate us or disconnect us from our true being, from our true authenticity.
What the process really does beautifully, it helps people to go more into a deep space of presence. We guide people into a deep place of what unconditional love feels like within the body. And I think that's the most surprising thing for people.
The main outcome from the process is compassion and self-compassion. One moment of self-compassion can change your life.
It's really about coming back to yourself. The outcome that I see is the game changer in others is that they come out remembering who they really are, realizing who they really are.
I think one of the greatest gifts we can have to ourselves is to really live authentically.